All right, welcome on in everyone to another episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Southeast Iowa 171. This council was originally formed in 1929 as a name change from Burlington 171 and lasted up until 1993 when it merged with Saukey area to form Mississippi Valley 141. Let's head on over to the patch table where we can take a look at the T1 with its red border, light blue background, thin dark blue Iowa at the center at the bottom, and that is going to be the defining characteristic for the T1. The T2 actually goes on to spell out Illinois and Iowa, and then the T3, which we'll take a look at in just a moment, does abbreviations for Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri. But this is the T1, which only says Iowa at the bottom. This is definitely one that can be a little harder to find. We don't see it quite as often. It is a gauze cloth back for the T1. And then we happen to also have a T3 that we can show you. T3 with the Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri. If you were looking at a T2, the T2 spells out Illinois and spells out Iowa with a hyphen in between. So it's kind of, it would look in between these two CSPs. This T3 happens to be a plastic back. But again, the defining characteristic on this T1 is that it only says Iowa there at the bottom. And that is the first issue for Southeast Iowa Council. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of First CSP. Remember, you can check out all of our previous episodes at your convenience 24/7 on the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please feel free to give it a like, subscribe. Again, if you know any more about any of the councils or council issues that we highlight on the channel, please feel free to drop it in the comments. We've got some great collectors and scouting historians that are always adding some great information. So feel free to always check out the comments below. They're always super helpful and usually informative beyond just the imagery that we're able to provide here on the channel. We'll be back again tomorrow with another brand new episode, and we hope to see you then. But until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.